mademoiselle, votre plus jolie fleur.
C'est le printemps qui est cause de ça, comme dans la chanson, hein? Merci.
Mon chapeau, c'est ici.
Before we begin our studies, I have some sad news to tell you. Your fellow classmate Hector is no longer with us.
And do you know why? The fool, the idiot, he got himself pinched. They nabbed him in the subway for trying to relieve a man of his wallet. As ungracefully, may I say, as a hippopotamus. I warned him. I told him. Hector, I said, you haven't practiced enough. Your fingers are too stiff.
The sap will be lucky if he gets off with 3 months in the clean.
How many times do I have to remind you that I will not tolerate slang in my classroom? Nor the mention of prison either. Louis, draw the curtains. Lock the door. This unfortunate incident proves that you're not paying the proper attention to your studies. Model number 2, go on. You two, hurry. We start today with the inside coat pocket, the one that cost poor Hector his freedom. Thank you. All right, come on. All right, Henri, you try it.
Me?
Yes, you, of course. Come on, hurry. He isn't going to open his coat for you. The right hand, the right hand. The right hand brushes lightly. Very flat. Come on, go to it. Where Hector is going to have company. Look at these fingers. When you came here, they were long and graceful. Now they're like sausages. The trouble is, I keep you too well. Silence. Be seated. Marinette, you come here. Notice the dexterity of the fingers, the graceful touch. If you were all as serious as Marinette, if you applied yourselves and really worked hard. Who is it?
Professor, can you spare a moment? Someone downstairs.
Continue.
Good day, sir.
Monsieur?
Oh, I've come in answer to the ad you ran in the paper. Job?
Jobs with a brilliant future for hard-working, serious young people, huh?
That's it. I wish I could have a chance at it. But I have no money for fees.
I take care of expenses while you're learning. In exceptional cases, my students are even housed and fed.
Oh, it sounds good.
What's your trade?
Unemployed, but I used to be a mechanic.
Identification papers?
Oh, I need papers?
Huh. What do you think?
Of course. Silly. But I must have left it at home.
Home? Where is your home?
Well, it's, you know...
You have no home.
I'm afraid you're right.
No home? No papers? I'm sorry. But under the circumstances?
Please, sir, won't you change your mind?
It's no use. No home, no papers. Impossible. Good day.
But I will do anything. I will...
Good. I was afraid you'd gone. My man, I have reconsidered.
Oh. Oh, you have?
Yes, by the way, what's your name?
Yves Cadoubert.
Yves Cadoubert. Well, my dear Yves Cadoubert, you may call me Professor. And now, my dear Yves, but first give me back my 50 francs.
Oh, what 50?
Listen, a short while ago, there was a 50-franc note here on this desk, and now it's in your pocket.
But I swear I...
Good. Good. Very good. And the expression, the indignation is perfect. It would fool anybody, but not me, nor the police. Do you know what they do with a little nobody like you, without identification papers? If a respectable gentleman like me reported that you'd stolen his 50 francs?
Professor, don't turn me in, please. It's the first time I ever stole anything.
Excellent. Simply excellent. You certainly show possibilities. But no more nonsense. Now, give me back my 50 francs. Come on, come on. Enough. Come on. It's only by constant practice that members of our profession can develop their sense of touch to the skill needed to make a decent livelihood. Nimble fingers are the first essential. Without them, remember Hector. All right, let's get to work on today's lesson. Hurry, hurry, take your places. Come on. That's right.
He's eating too much. He's getting heavy. Oh, Mimi, you look so beautiful. You're wonderful.
You look adorable this morning.
Come on, take your places. Hurry. Get out of there, get out of there. Get moving, come on. Everybody working, over there. Come on, you. Come on, let's get going. Quick and casual, that's the style. Good talk. Excellent.
Professor, there's someone downstairs.
Good day, monsieur. I came in answer to this.
Splendid. Sit down, won't you?
Jobs with a future.
Yes, yes, I know. I wrote it. You're of age?
Oh, do I have to be?
Of course, you have to be 21.
Oh, well, I'm 21.
Naturally, you have identification papers.
I didn't know I had to have papers.
Of course. Where do you live?
Well, I did.
Too bad. Too bad. I'm afraid I shall have to Excuse me. I'll be back in a moment. But don't be too hopeful. No home, no papers. Well, my dear, I think we shall get along famously.
Really? You think so, monsieur?
Yes. What's your name?
Arlette. Arlette Lefond.
Arlette Lefond. Well, my dear Arlette, first of all, give me back my 50 francs.
50 francs?
Yes, my 50 francs. What are you hiding?
I'm sorry, monsieur, but I was so hungry and... But you will give me the job, won't you, please?
I thought I could, but you've disappointed me.
But I'm a good worker. Please give me the job. I was so hungry and...
Yes, I'm just as sorry as you are not to be able to use you. You're frank and honest. I like that, but it's not enough.
Good day, monsieur.
Wait a minute. What's this?
Oh, that's just a handkerchief.
Yes, a handkerchief. Right out of a reform school. I know the kind very well. When did you escape? So, you're number 497, eh?
Yes, monsieur. I lied to you. I'm only 18. When my parents died, I went to live with my aunt, and she was mean to me. She beat me. Then she got married, and then there were two to beat me. That's why I ran away. They had me put in that reform school, and it was just like a prison. That's why I ran away from there, too. Oh, please, monsieur, don't turn me in. I'm not a bad girl.
You couldn't be with those eyes and that expression. Let me see your hands. With these hands and what I can teach you, there's no limit to your possibilities. Come along. Come on. All right, now that you've been caught in the act, what would you do? Come on, what would you do? Put it away. Arlette, my dear, what would you do?
Ask forgiveness and swear never to do it again.
No.
Play innocent. Deny everything.
Play innocent and deny everything.
That's right. Of course, you must deny everything. And you must deny it not only fervently, but convincingly. But don't rely on your voice alone. Complete innocence must be written all over your face. And to achieve this effectively, we'll once more run through those exercises, which are somewhat similar to those used by professional actors. We'll start with you.
Me, sir, you're mistaken, sir. It's not me. I swear it on the head of my father.
0. All right, Henri, we'll try you. But with a little emotion, please.
Yes, sir. Me, sir? You're mistaken, sir. It's not me. I swear it on the head of my father. I didn't do it.
I don't blame you for laughing. I ask you to emote and you bellow like a sick calf. Eves, you try. With a little less emotion.
Me, sir? You're mistaken, sir. It's not me. I swear it on the head of my father.
You swear it on the head of your father just as if you were openly confessing your guilt.
But it gives me the jitters to swear that.
Oh, why?
Because my old man is still alive. He's in a poorhouse, but he's still alive.
So the old man's still alive. That's too bad. What do you want me to do about it? Wait? Arlette, my dear. You try it.
Me, sir? Oh, you're mistaken, sir. I didn't do it. I swear on the head of my father.
That's it. That's convincing. Come around here, my dear. That's right. Show them. Here we are. That's right. Now. Innocence. Astonishment. Anger. Fear. Pleading. Bravo, Arlette. Bravo. That's your homework for tonight. You will each practice that exercise diligently in front of a mirror until you can do it as Arlette does. Dinner in a short while. Lights out as usual at 9 o'clock. Task dismissed.
Me, sir? You are mistaken, sir. It's not me. It's not me. I swear. Oh, it's not Once more. Oh. Me, sir? You're mistaken, sir. It's not me. It's not me. I swear it on the head of my father. I'm innocent. I'm innocent! Oh,
shut up. Can't we get a little sleep around here?
Ah, shut up yourself. Who's there?
Me.
Oh. Am I keeping you awake, too?
No. Isn't that?
That's good. It's no use. When I lie, everybody knows it. Maybe I ought to go into politics where it doesn't matter. Tell me, how do you do it?
I make believe, like an actress in a play. But the thought of stealing, I'll never be able to do it.
Well, why are you here in this place for? And where would you go? Back to the reform school? You can't get a job without identification papers. You know that. Say, have you ever thought of marriage?
Why, naturally,
That's it. Marriage. A white marriage.
What?
A white marriage. Just a ceremony. You never see the groom again. Perfect marriage. Now listen. Once you are married, your husband is responsible for you. They can't put you back in the reform school. You beat it up.
Oh. Well, who would I marry?
That's something I wouldn't know.
You see?
I'd be glad to help you, but I haven't got any papers either. But I know a guy who arranges marriages like that.
Well, come on, what are we
Hey,
waiting?
not so fast. Cost money.
How much?
3,000 francs.
3,000. Well, where would I get money like that?
That's what you're here for. To learn how.
To steal. To steal, to stay honest. For that, I'll do it.
I have listened attentively to the testimony of both sides, and after weighing the evidence carefully, I am ready to render my decision. Whether this is the first time you have stolen or not is beside the point. The undisputed fact is that you have stolen. The law does not say that when you put your hand in your neighbor's pocket to take his property, he must apologize to you because you have never done it before. Nor does it say there is no guilt because you had what seemed an important reason for stealing his property. After all, he may have just as important a reason for keeping his property.
Yes, Your Honor. I agree. And there is no excuse for my client's indiscretion, regardless of his explanation of his desperate circumstances. But I assure you that now he realizes the seriousness of his offense. And if leniency is shown him by the court, you will not make another mistake. The stolen article has been returned to the owner, and the prisoner has not profited by his error. And if Your Honor will be merciful, the prisoner will not forget his duty to society again.
I swear I'll never steal again. It was the very first time, Your Honor. I promise it won't happen again.
I hope you are right. For the next 3 months, I am going to make sure that you do not do any more stealing. Where you are going, there will be little temptation to steal.
But, Your Honor...
Take the prisoner away.
But Your Honor, please, please, Your Honor, please.
Next case.
But monsieur, if we go now, we'll miss the Mickey Mouse. Don't you like the Mickey Mouse? Monsieur, what good will it do to turn me into the police? This is not the police station. Monsieur, I assure you, you're making a great mistake.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Monsieur. Captain. General. Your Excellency. Your Highness. Let me go! Let me go! But I've got to. It's important. I've got a date. All right, you can keep me here by force if you want to, but I won't. I'll do something desperate. I'll complain to the man with the stick pin. What I want to know is how long you're going to keep me here. Well, say something. Oh, it isn't your conversation bores me. It's just that I'm beginning to lose my patience. If you don't let me out of here, I'll scream. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 2.5. Look out. 3. Oh.
Baron Borak. Here at last. What detained you?
I was with the Secretary of the Interior, Your Excellency, when I received your message.
Mm-hmm. Likely story. But really, Dvorak, not that I mind. You must think of your family, particularly of your niece.
My niece. But I have no niece.
Of course you have.
Teresa, my sister, is a young woman of irreproachable character, I assure you.
Now, don't get excited, Borak. Perhaps I should have broken it to you more gently.
But, Teresa... Oh, no, no. Besides, she's homely.
But your niece isn't. Look.
Now, let's go over it once again, and this time get it right.
I come from Geneva. I attended a girls' boarding house.
Boarding school.
Boarding school. I go back to Geneva tomorrow. This is my first trip to Paris. This is my first ball. And this is the first time my feet hurt, too.
And you are?
I'm worn out.
Answer, who are you?
I am Mademoiselle Arlette de Chevalier.
De Chevier.
De Chevier, pardonnez-moi. Arlette de Chevier. You are my uncle, and I am your niece. Baron, uncle. Who am I going to tell all these lies to?
His Excellency hasn't confided in me. Remember, you are not to utter one word that I haven't taught you. Don't forget you're supposed to be a lady. Your Excellency. How are you, Baron? Oh, fine, Your Excellency. And I hope you're fine, too, sir.
I'm very well indeed, thank you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it, sir. This is Mademoiselle de Chevier. My niece.
Oh, delighted. Why haven't I met this young lady before?
Well, this is my first trip to Paris, and this is my first ball, and I'm going back to Geneva tomorrow.
My dear, a schoolgirl's career is hardly a subject of interest to His Excellency.
No, but I am most interested. We'll talk about this later on in the evening.
Thank you, Your Excellency. With your permission, sir. Excuse me, I must have a word with Borak. Mademoiselle.
Yes, Uncle. Oh, Your Excellency. How do I look?
Charming.
I feel charming, too. You know, this is just like a dream
I didn't bring you here to talk about your dreams. I want you to dance with someone.
Oh? Who?
That man over there. The one dancing with the lady in black.
Oh, him?
On point.
Oh, he looks very nice. And the lady's beautiful.
Very.
Oh, when do I dance with him?
I have to introduce you first.
Oh. Do I ask him right away?
He will ask you.
But suppose he doesn't?
He will. While you're dancing with him, you will discreetly relieve him of his watch.
Why, that's stealing.
It's a secret mission.
I won't do it.
I must have that watch.
Well, then swipe it yourself. I've only stolen once, and I'm not going to steal again.
Then you'll go to jail for stealing my stick pin.
What? You mean if I don't steal the second time, I go to jail for stealing the first time?
Exactly.
And you, an ambassador. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Mademoiselle? My dear, Mademoiselle Arlette de Chevier, this is my wife.
Mademoiselle?
Baron Borak's niece. Monsieur Pierre Desroches, a young diplomat with a very promising future.
How do you do, mademoiselle?
Monsieur Desroches is as smooth a dancer as he is a diplomat.
Don't believe a word of it, mademoiselle.
This is her first ball. You are to be her first partner.
I'm delighted.
My dear, shall we dance?
His Excellency is placing a great responsibility upon me.
I'm afraid I'm unworthy of it.
A young girl's first ball is a very important event. She remembers it all her life. So, I shall be part of your memory. And believe me, I'm very proud and flattered.
I didn't know Borak had such a charming niece.
Well, he didn't know it himself.
What?
I mean that he's so absent-minded that he never thought to mention her.
Am I boring you?
Oh, no, it's just that I must join my uncle at 10 o'clock sharp. If it's 10 o'clock.
You have lots of time.
But is it 10?
It's only 10:05. Plenty of time yet. Oh, but if I let you go to your uncle, will you come back quickly?
Oh, I promise.
I'll be waiting for you in the buffet.
Have I finished that caviar sandwich already?
Yes, monsieur.
Funny. My dear Pierre, it's you. What luck.
For whom?
For both of us. I have the supreme pleasure of seeing you. You have the supreme pleasure of seeing me. But your pleasure is even more supreme than mine because you're about to have the honor of doing me a little favor.
Ah. Waiter, some Clicquot 28, please.
Champagne? Aren't you eating? Oh, I forgot. You've dined, haven't you?
Haven't you?
Because I told you I hadn't even lunched.
I wouldn't believe you. And I think I know what favor you are going to ask me.
My dear Pierre, you're as good as gold.
You have it?
Oh, no. No, but I saw it. It's not worth a thing. You'll not even get 50 francs for it. Believe me, I know.
Will you kindly do as I told you?
But I can get you much better.
No.
But it's got diamonds.
No. Don't you worry about what it's worth. That's the one I want. Now do as I tell you.
All right. All right. But you've got mighty funny taste.
Oh, you look happy.
I am.
Anything special?
Very special.
I couldn't find my uncle, so I hurried back.
Very special. I see what you mean.
Oh, Mademoiselle Chevalier, let me introduce to you my worthless friend, Roland Latour.
Enchanted to meet you, mademoiselle.
You should be. Shall we dance?
Here, I'll wait right here. I'm counting on you. What's this?
She got his watch. You know, usually at this time, I get the most irresistible desire to leave. I stopped hearing the music, I stopped listening to the conversation. All I seem to hear is the ticking of my watch telling me it's time to go home.
And tonight?
Tonight I don't even hear my watch.
Oh, there's my uncle now.
But what? Pardon me.
Time you got it?
Are you satisfied?
My dear, you did me a very great favor.
Is it that important?
Well, you wouldn't understand. Naturally, it concerns a grave matter.
Well, now, Your Excellency, we're even.
Not quite. I still need your services.
Another watch?
No. It's just a question of returning this one to its owner.
What'll I tell him, that I picked it up off the floor?
Not at all. You're going to put it back in his pocket as discreetly as you took it out.
What?
Put it back in his pocket.
Put it back in his pocket?
That should be easy, even for a beginner.
But they never taught us that. I wasn't gone very long this time, was I?
Even longer than before. I was getting older by the minute. I kept wanting to look at my watch. I must have been away at least. That's funny, my watch is gone.
Are you sure you had it?
Well, I think so. Yes. Don't you remember I showed it to you when it was 10:05?
Oh, that's right. Well, maybe it's in another pocket.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I never... That's strange. I never put it in that pocket.
Well, my dear?
Where have you been all evening? You keep appearing and disappearing like a magician's rabbit.
Well, you know what an embassy ball is for an ambassador.
I know what a bore it is for an ambassador's wife, utterly neglected.
Well, I'm sorry, but now that I'm free of a great burden, I'm completely at your disposal. Will you dance? I wish to speak to you.
Vorak, you are not going to take your niece away.
Just for a few minutes. I'll be back. Mademoiselle, your mission is fulfilled. His Excellency has asked me to tell you how completely satisfied he is with your work and to give you this. Naturally, you will keep all the clothes, everything. And now, mademoiselle, good night.
You mean you're kicking me out?
Oh, not at all. Only that your presence here is no longer desirable. Oh, I almost forgot. His Excellency asked me to remind you that he's counting on your discretion, which will ensure you his own.
But, Baron, can't I go back for just a moment?
No, that is impossible.
But I'd like to...
I'll tell Monsieur de Roche that my niece wasn't feeling well, and that she has asked me to say good night for her.
Mademoiselle, you're forgetting something.
You're forgetting something else, mademoiselle. Me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but my uncle, said it was time for me to go home and that he'd made my excuses.
But it's too early.
I know, but, well, he thought my first ball and I shouldn't stay too late, you know.
Forgive me, but your uncle is a prude.
No, but I must go,
explain to
really.
him. All right, then I'll take you home.
But I can't.
Why? You don't think I'd let you go home alone, do you?
But I'll be all right. I mean...
You certainly will be, because I'm going with you.
I just made it. You leave it without seeing me.
Oh, stop whining.
I'm not asking for alms, old man. After all, I keep a record of what I owe you.
All right, add this to the account.
Oh, but that's all I have on me. Very well, thanks. I'll be at your house in the morning. I simply must tell my troubles to somebody.
Oh, no, not to me again.
Pierre, if you don't help me, I shall be thrown out the street.
Not another sou.
Very well, then. I shall have to sleep on a park bench. But don't let that bother you. Did you call, my friend?
Yes. I can't bear to think of you sleeping on a park bench. They are not wide enough. Look, I'm leaving tomorrow night for a week or so. Idiot. Diplomatic mission. You may use my house until I come back.
You are a pal.
Well, thank you very much, and good night.
Why are you in such a hurry? We are not at your uncle's yet.
Oh, well, that's right. I always get mixed up. Well, why did you stop here?
Because I don't want to be interrupted again by your uncle coming back. I have something to say to you.
Have you?
Yes. It's not easy. There. Is that better? I wish I could say what I feel. But with you, somehow it's difficult. You are crying. I'm sorry. Do you always cry with that?
I don't know. This is the first time
But you have cried.
that I've been kissed.
First ball, first dance partner, first kiss. It's too good to be true.
But it is.
But then, why are you crying?
I always cry when I'm happy.
And have you cried often?
This is the first time.
This is an occasion.
Oh, good evening, sir.
Good evening, my friend.
Lovely night.
Never saw a lovelier one. Good night.
Good night, sir.
You know him?
Oh, yes.
He lets you swipe flowers out of that garden?
Naturally. It's my garden.
Oh. That's your house. Beautiful. You live there alone?
Yes, all alone. That is, with Flora.
Flora?
Yes, that's her name, Flora. She's very cute. And smart, too. One of the smartest dogs you ever saw.
Oh, a dog.
What did you think?
Oh, nothing.
Well, don't think it. And tell me, how did you learn to whistle like that?
Oh, it's very simple. You just put your tongue against your lower teeth, like that. And then you put your two fingers on your tongue, like that, and you blow, okay? You just go...
Amazing. You put your two fingers like...
Yeah, put your tongue against your lower
and
teeth.
the tongue like that. And then you look.
And then you look. Go again. Harder.
That's me well.
Oh, thank you very much, and good night.
Not yet. When am I going to see you again?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going back to Geneva tomorrow.
To Geneva?
Yes, I go to school there.
I can believe it. That's marvelous. I'm leaving for Geneva tomorrow, too. We can travel together. You are taking the night express, of course.
Well,
The 6
no.
o'clock, then? That one is no good. It's always late.
Well, that's the one I'm taking.
It doesn't matter. I'll take it, too. It should be a delightful trip. So, I'll meet you at the station. You wouldn't care to let me make you cry again?
No.
Until tomorrow, then. Don't forget. Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Who's there? Oh, where on earth are you coming from at this hour? You know the rules, in by midnight.
I saw a gentleman, a very elegant gentleman, and I followed him. He had a magnificent pearl stick pin.
Oh, that's different. Throw a stick pin, eh?
I followed him until he got on a bus, and then
Never mind the details. Where's the pin?
I didn't get it.
Why not?
I got scared.
You're lying.
Oh, no. I swear it on the head of my father.
Oh, no. Not to me. No, not to me. And remember, young lady, I'm not running a charitable institution here. Go on, get to bed. Good morning, nothing went wrong at the embassy ball?
Well, hope again.
You mean you didn't have much success?
Nothing.
Gentlemen, it cost me 10,000 francs to get you into that ball. I'm not in the habit of wasting 10,000 francs. I worked too hard for my money. I demand an explanation.
We demand one, too.
Now, there must have been a king's ransom in jewels at that ball last night, and you say that you didn't get anything? Don't tell me.
We don't operate unless we have an exclusive. We don't engage in a free-for-all where somebody slips up and we might get nabbed.
I tell you, there was nobody. What are you looking at?
And you said you didn't know who was there.
Then would you please explain how one of your pupils could get into the embassy ball unless you had made the arrangements?
Yes, that's the one. The one in the check-up blouse.
The girl.
Ah. Bring me model number 7. Today, we are going to take up some of the problems in the social world. Now, let, my dear, come here. The most opportune moment to achieve our purpose is while dancing. Come on, pretend you're dancing.
First ball. First dance part. First kiss. You wouldn't dare to let me make you cry again. I'll meet you at the station. Don't forget.
Permit me to introduce Monsieur Pierre de Roche, attaché at the embassy. I might have known it. A face as honest as yours could only be dishonest, could only lie. I'm not to meet you here. Get out of here, you thief. Get out! You foul crosser. Get out!
Give her a chance to explain.
If you don't want to be kicked out too, I advise you to shut up. I know what you stole.
But I didn't steal it.
My men saw you.
But didn't they see me put it back?
No, they didn't. So you put it back, eh?
My word of honor.
Your word. You just said that you didn't steal it. How could you put it back if you didn't steal it?
Took it, but I put it back.
A liar. Ingrate. Without me, you wouldn't know how to steal. Now that you do, you want to keep it all. Get out of here, you crook. Get out and stay out.
That's what I will do. I'd rather be back in reform school than here at your filthy old school. We come here for honest jobs, and you make thieves out of us. They'll catch up with you one of these days. You'll see, you'll see. And I hope it's soon.
Oh, here you are. At last. I was beginning to get worried. How are you? Where is your porter?
I haven't any.
Where is your baggage?
I haven't any.
Oh. You mean you intend to travel without baggage?
No, I'm not leaving. I just came down to say goodbye and to explain.
Goodbye? You are joking, of course.
No, I'm not. Honest, I'm not.
That's absurd when only last night.
I know a lot of things have happened since last night.
Then when are you leaving?
I'm not leaving at all.
At all?
No.
You see, Flora is disappointed too. Then may I see you when I get back?
No, I'm sorry.
You don't want to see me again?
Yes, I do very much, but I won't be able to see you for a long, long time.
A long, long time? Are they going to lock you up?
Yes, they are.
Who, your uncle?
My uncle?
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to tell you that I ran away from a reform school.
Reform school? You don't expect me to believe that.
Yes, I do.
Did the ambassador tell you why he wanted my watch?
No, he just said it was very important that I get it for him.
You did a terrible thing.
I'm sorry,
I must phone.
But wait, your train will be leaving.
Wait for me. Wait for me right there. My watch is with your picture in the back, don't you see? What do you mean I shouldn't worry? Of course I do, but this is no time. What? Tell you something nice? He's leaving! What? They found nothing in the compartment? But that's not possible. My papers were there, my briefcase, my baggage. Did they jump out of the window? And my dog, Flora. If anything happened to Flora, it's your job to find them, that's all.
I brought your things back.
Thanks. I'll be right down.